Hey team, this is Thomas and Tyler. Some of you may know that I had an injury, and during my recovery process, a good friend of mine brought me some ribs. Well, people know I like to cook, and I was a bit skeptical at first because I said, Todd, you didn't know how to make ribs. Well, listen, these were some of the best ribs I've ever had in my life. So I said, Todd, you got to tell me the recipe. How are you doing this? First of all, these are St. Louis ribs, not baby backs. I typically make baby backs. Todd, how long do you season these? What type of rubs are you using on these?
Well, I season each side for 30 minutes. I use a honey hog hot rub on the back.
Honey hog hot.
On the rib side. On the meat side, I'll use a honey hog barbecue sauce.
Honey hog barbecue sauce.
But both of them are dry seasoning.
Okay.
So I'll do one on each side for 30 minutes, and then at the end of the hour, we'll put them on the grill.
Okay, so you actually season them and let them sit at room temperature to let the seasonings bake in while they're resting.
Yeah.
And that happens before they go on the smoker.
Yes.
So this is not an overnight marinating. This happens only a few hours before you cook.
Yes.
Well, that's a bit of a departure. That's interesting. Now, we're going to put these on real soon, but tell me, how long do you cook these?
We're going to cook these at about 220 degrees, somewhere around about 3.5 to 4 hours.
Okay.
And then during that time, we'll spritz it with I use orange juice as a spritzer to kind of keep the top of them moist.
Okay. And how will you know when they're finished, when they're ready?
They'll have a nice brown color to them. They'll be kind of a reddish brown color to them, and they'll let me know that they're ready to come off.
Okay, well, let's put them on.
Let's do it.
I'm hungry.
Let's do it.
I got space right there for it. Perfect shelf space. Now that there, team, is some good eating. Team, thanks for tuning in. Todd, thanks for joining us.
Glad to be here.
Let's eat.